New tonight, college students and their families adapting to new guidelines from the CDC as the fall semester approaches. The major headline today, the CDC loosening restrictive measures for battling the virus as it relates to social distancing and people under quarantine if they're not vaccinated. WRAL's Aaron Thomas is live on NC Central's campus in Durham tonight, where some students just moved back in. Aaron?
Yeah, and Gerald, you can take a look around. You see the lights here on campus. We've seen some students walking by. It's just a sign that things are slowly coming back to life. Now, this new CDC guideline, it puts the responsibility on individuals rather than institutions like North Carolina Central here. Students and families are hoping that these classmates, that they do their part to limit viral spread.
It's move-in day at North Carolina Central University. Jordasia Davis looks forward to the first day of classes.
I'm super excited. I'm really scared. It's my freshman year.
With CDC loosening many recommendations for battling COVID-19, she wonders about the health and safety of her fellow Eagles.
But I'm a little afraid of what's coming with, different viruses.
The health agency no longer recommends people stay 6 feet away from others. Instead, they suggest avoiding large crowded spaces. And those exposed to the virus no longer have to quarantine at home, but are still recommended to wear a mask for 10 days and get tested on day 5 of having the virus. Dr. Alexis Mieses-Malchuk, a family physician, says the new guidelines allow people to make a personal decision about their level of risk.
Regardless of what the CDC says, I always still tell people to err on the side of caution, and you ultimately have to do what makes you feel comfortable.
UNC infectious disease expert Dr. David Wall cautiously optimistic. He worries about another wave of cases during cooler months and/or an emergence of a new variant.
The only constant with COVID-19 has been change, and so we know that things don't stay static for very long, and things do change for either the better or the worse.
Jordasia Davis says it's all about practicing good habits and setting ground rules with her roommate about cleanliness.
So when I moved in, I let her know, hey, lights all down, whatever else.
Now let's talk about schools and testing. The CDC did drop its test to stay recommendation, which said that students exposed to COVID-19 it could regularly test instead of quarantining at home to keep them in school. Masks here are still recommended in areas of high transmission. Gerald?
There's some big changes for students this fall. Aaron Thomas live in Durham. Thank you, Aaron.